Kalou TV.
Designing is not just a matter of having some work done. It's about creativity, passion, visualizing, and knowing what a customer needs. That's exactly what we give you right here at Kalou Signs. We have designers who design your work to your satisfaction, be it banners, roll-ups, stickers, billboards, and many more. Visit us at our NG Plaza, 2nd floor, room 15 and 16. You can as well call us on 0721258803. Kalou Signs Shop. We are what you want. We are what you need.
Ulera Kalou TV.
Ngatho muthikiriria witu muthe wa Kalou TV guku ni kwa Kalou Signs. Kalou Signs ni kambuni iria guthondekagira indo iguthondekagira indo yendete guku ni kuo tuikaraga andu akwa tuikaraga twendanite muno tukoragwo twi kindu kimwe na indi marugamagirira niho ndimwiraga ati mukage tukamurutira wira mwega mukarutirwo ni andu makenete wira andu matari siasa andu matari ngucanio andu matari uhoro wa gutinda makiaria maundu matiganite twaragia uhoro wa biacara na tuikaga guku maundu mothe wendo tongoretie tamenya wendo we mucerere ako nduri na mbeca cia kibao kia wira ukatwaraniria tondu guku kibao kia wira wenda billboard ni tuthondekaga wenda bana ni magana maya matatu no matume utoke kuma guthoka na mbere wira rugama wa siasa utari rona Kalou Signs ndore rakinya haria hagirire tondu ni mundu uria wa ma thiini wa industry ndutite wira miaka 31 na ngoragwo ndi sawa ndi muthuri unyitaga muthigi na nyitaga kirikaniro woka na kirikaniro tuciraga na kirikaniro woka na muthigi tuciraga na muthigi na woka na biacara ni turutaga wira na biacara tondu andu othe thiini wa Kalou Signs ni maiganagira uria wina mabeca maingi oka kwa Kalou Signs ni iganagira ora wira tubeca tuni oka kwa Kalou Signs tamenya ni iganagira na ithuothe tuticaguraga we woka na mbeca nyingi matukaga tukaiguana wega muno we woka na tubeca tunini na tukaga tugateithania wega muno tamenya Kalou Signs ni kambuni iria ndigaru ya gukorwo ati hindi ciothe twaragia maundu ma kwenda andu aria angi magie biacara ciao cikiambatira cikara ikiambararaga igaikara gikoragwo ati nicio iratuma maundu mothe magirire ati hindi rĩothe turakorwo tugicemania guku turaria cia biacara uria yaku igukira rimu ni tuikaraga thi tukorania atiriri wira wakwa ungiukirira atia ni tuteithanagia tukirana hagirwo gwika no tondu mwena wa biacara bado no ndeithagiriria mundu tondu thiini wa ku advertise ni utakwira mundu kiri utigitie ni giki marangi maria mendagia muno ni ukaga ngagutariria tondu horo wa business ndi mithomete wega ndina degree ya business njega muno na ni wega muno guka nigetha wone wira uria ndiraruta na uria ndirakwira nyenda gukwira undu kuona ati uguo ndirakwira niguo njikaga ni ndirie andu aria maragia mategwika ni ndigeria uhoro wa biacara ni biacara ndutaga na ngeria uhoro wa kurutira andu wira ndutire andu wira magakoragwo mari aira bururi wothe na nikio nditiaga ngauga ati Kalou Signs ni kambuni iria iho itigaririire thiini wa industry ni undu wa kwaria ma na gukoragwo turi andu transparent na gukoragwo ati twakwira ni turadeliver free tudeliver free na twakwira ni magana matatu gwitu gutire broker na gutikoragwo na uhoro wa mundu gutinda agitwarithia uguo ati njira cia shortcut ithuĩ turi andu a quality na nikio twihinguragira tukagia nginya na Kalou TV tukagia na Kalou Signs brand name uyu tukamirugamirira ona riu no ndimirugamirire
Ulera Kalou TV.
And a very good evening. Welcome to today's news desk at 7 p.m. My name is Mary Ann Gato. We have been with you on Mugithi wa Githima show, and I am back again bringing you today's headlines and the way the country has been today. And to begin with, we begin with breaking news from the parliament, where a high-stakes political shake-up has just reconfigured. The opposition's leadership hierarchy, Nairobi Senator Edwin Sifuna, has been stripped of his position as the deputy minority whip. In a swift afternoon plenary session, Senate Speaker Amason Kingi confirmed that the minority coalition has formally replaced Sifuna with Migori Senator Eddie Oketch, effective immediately.
Of not more than 15 minutes. So if you have an opportunity to speak, kindly do so for not more than 3 minutes. However, before I allow comments, I have this communication to make. Honorable Senators, I have a communication to make related to changes in the Senate minority leadership. Honorable Senators, via the letter dated 16th of July 2026, I received correspondence from the Senate minority leader, Senator Justice Retired Stewart Mazayo EGH, MP, regarding changes in the minority party leadership affecting the office of the Deputy Senate Minority Whip. As you're aware, Standing Order 23.4 provides as follows. A senator elected under paragraph 1 may be removed by a majority of the votes of all senators belonging to the minority party. Further, Standing Order 23.6 states as follows. Upon a decision being made by the minority party under this standing order, the decision of the party shall be communicated to the Speaker in writing, together with the minutes of the meeting at which the decision was made. In the case of the removal of the Senate Minority Leader or the Deputy Senate Minority Leader by the Senate Minority Whip, and B, in the case of the removal of the Senate Minority Whip or the Deputy Senate Minority Whip by the Senate Minority Leader. Now, Honorable Senators, pursuant to Standing Order 23.6, the said letter from the Senate Minority Leader was accompanied by the following documents. The minutes of the Minority Party meeting dated the 15th of July 2026, which is a record of the proceedings of the meeting together with the resolution, and 2 duly signed list of senators in support of the resolution. From the correspondence, the minutes indicate that a resolution was passed to remove the Deputy Senate Minority Whip, Senator Edwin Sifuna CBS MP, in accordance with Standing Order 23.4. The minutes further indicate the minority party elected Senator Eddie Gisheru Oketch MP to serve as the Deputy Senate Minority Whip in his place pursuant to Standing Order 23.5. Now, Honorable Senator, Standing Order 23.7 provides as follows. The Speaker, upon receipt of the decision under paragraph 6, shall verify the correspondence received and deliver a communication to the Senate within 3 sitting days. In this regard, I have verified the correspondence received and hereby communicate that the minority party has effected a change in the office of the Deputy Senate Minority Whip. The new
Now, shortly after Speaker Amason Kingi confirmed his replacement by Migori Senator Eddie Oketch, a visible angry Sifuna accused this party hierarchy of sacrificing internal democracy to appease the ruling Kenya Kwanza administration. Sifuna told the press, and I quote, "If they think stripping me of a parliamentary title will make me bow down to this unholy alliance, they are sorely mistaken. We will continue to speak truth to power with or without a designation."
Senator Sifuna.
Speaker, it is statements such as the ones that have been requested by Senator Hezena that put me in problems. Because you can imagine that ever since I was born, growing up, we were hearing about disarmament in Baringo and specifically Tiati constituency. And up to today, it is ongoing. I remember when the current deputy president was the internal security minister, he told us that this menace of bandits in Baringo was over. But up to today, you can see that the people of Baringo still have to suffer under this scourge. Listen to the concerns that the senator is raising, Honorable Speaker. Harassment, intimidation, misconduct of the police officers and the army personnel who are involved in this particular disarmament. Why is this happening, Honorable Speaker? When we speak about it, they come for the things that my late father left for me, Honorable Speaker. This is the reason Sifuna is in trouble, in case anybody is wondering. Because the country has a software problem. And we will continue pointing it out. Speaker, the beauty with life is that for as long as you are alive, whatever it is that is taken can be gotten back. So we will continue to speak truth to power. Speaker, the misconduct in the police forces is not just limited in to these disarmament processes. You saw us in Keumbu, Honorable Speaker. The police are so shameless. I would rather you even send police in plain clothes to throw stones. But these days they come in uniform. There is no shame at all, Honorable Speaker. No shame. They come in full uniform. They ride along with the goons. They throw stones themselves. And then you say you have a country because you have built a stadium and named it after Raila. We will say, no, Bwana, this is not the country we want to live in. We have to rescue our country. We have a software problem in this country. We cannot continue to live like this. When are those children in Tiati ever going to see a bright future, Honorable Speaker? If I have grown up all these years hearing about disarmament in Tiati constituency, and up to today it continues to happen. So I don't know what else these people can take. I think there is a Bible verse, Honorable Speaker. It is Jesus who said, when somebody takes your coat, give them even the shirt. Yes. Give them even the shirt. I want them to come for my shirt. I am prepared, Honorable Speaker. I take this opportunity to very humbly thank the leadership and the members of the minority side for the cooperation that they've given me. Even the majority side, for the cooperation that they've shown me in the time that I have been Deputy Whip. I congratulate my young brother, the Honorable Senator from Migori, for his new role. You remember, Senator Eddie, how many times I have called you as your whip so that you give us quorum. I am happy that that is now going to be your job, to look for quorum in this house so that we can transact business. I thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Senator Cherake.
Mr. Speaker, let me make a...
And now early unconfirmed results from several key polling stations indicate that the Democracy for Citizens Party, or DCP, has jumped to an early lead. This has prompted former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagwa's camp to make a stunning declaration claiming they are on track for a historic 90% victory on the mountain.
People for coming. I've called this press conference to address the very sad situation in Kalou, where President William Ruto has ordered a massacre on the Kikuyu people in Kalou in a futile attempt to force them to elect a UDA candidate. When the IG announced that he would deploy 2,000 police officers in Kalou, I wrote to him and I told him I had information that there were sinister motives. I did inform the IG that he has lost the control of the National Police Service, and that deployment has been done by Kipchumba Murkomen, Raymond Omolo, under the instructions of President William Ruto. I did inform the IG Douglas Kaja that rogue police officers operating under members of parliament had been dispatched to Kalou to cause mayhem. There are three groups of rogue police officers. One is under Eric Wamumbi and his wife Betty Maina, is called Nairobi Sierra. Another one is under Dennis Itumbi, and another rogue 40 officers under Charles Karondo of the Communication Authority. The IG admittedly has deployed 16 police officers in every polling station, and voting has been going on very peacefully. Up to now, 54% of the population has cast their votes. The people have been very peaceful and there has been no problem. At around 12 noon, the UDA people realize that they have lost the election, where our candidate is leading with almost 95% of the votes that have been cast. And that is when now they decided to execute Plan B, which has been authorized by President William Ruto, to cause chaos and mayhem, attack polling stations, chase away all the agents, beat up the election officials, chase away the observers, and exchange the votes with the marked ballot papers. As we speak, Munyeki Primary School has been attacked, Huruma Primary School has been attacked, AC Primary School, the biggest polling station, has been attacked, Nyakiambi Polling Station, Gorika and Mumbi. Luckily, the people of Kalou, the true sons and daughters of the Mau Mau, have repulsed these policemen with guns. And I really want to thank our gallant young people of Kalou for refusing to give in to violence. This gang has retreated to Royal Garden Hotel in Kalou. That is where they are meeting currently. The three killer squads, and they are under the control of the following members of parliament. And we are ashamed they are people from this region.
And now tension is tonight at an all-time high within the ruling alliance as UDA Secretary General Cleo Malala draws a sharp line in the sand. In a blistering and unfiltered confrontation, Malala has fired a warning shot directly to President William Ruto. In a blistering and unfiltered conversation, Ruto's inner circle, holding them squarely responsible for chaos and violence witnessed in Kalou. Let's get the report.
Counting of votes and tallying. We are confident that we have won. There's no cause of alarm. And we just want to encourage our people not to stay at home. Everybody should now regroup at their polling center so that we count and guard our votes. We also want to ask Moses Kuria, Betty Maina and Kiunjuri to start looking for ways to refund William Ruto his money. You've conned William Ruto, it's now time for you to refund. You will not refund William Ruto's money by shedding the blood of the people of Kalou. We are confident we've put in enough mechanism to deal with your goons, to deal with your state machinery. We are certain that DCP is taking this seat and you will not interfere with anything. I know you have plans to interfere and disrupt at the tallying center. But we are going to ensure that peace prevail. We are not going to be intimidated. We are not going to fall into your trap of wanting to cause chaos at the tail end of a very peaceful election. So ningependa kuambia watu wa Kalou, tafadhali mtoke kwa manyumba. Sasa tukuje tukutane, kila mtu achunge kura yake na kura itahesabiwa kama wananchi wanaona. So hatuendi popote, msiambie mwende kwa nyumba yoyote. Kama ni risasi mtatupiga, mbebe risasi wote. Bebe risasi ya kutosha. But what I'm certain, I'm standing next to the MP-elects, all Kalou. Yes. So watu watulie, pressure ikuwe chini. We are going to man this election tuhakikishe kwamba tumeshinda. Asante. All right. Let's go to remain calm as we head towards counting of votes and tallying. We are confident that we have won. There's no cause of alarm. And we just want to encourage our people not to stay at home. Everybody should now regroup at their polling center so that we count and guard our votes. We also want to ask Moses Kuria, Betty Maina and Kiunjuri to start looking for ways to refund William Ruto his money. You've conned William Ruto, it's now time for you to refund. You will not refund William Ruto's money by shedding the blood of the people of Kalou. We are confident we've put in enough mechanism to...
And now Kinango sub-county is undergoing a major agricultural transformation as farmers adopt climate-smart farming practices to overcome drought, improve food security and increase household incomes. Through rainwater harvesting, drought-resistant crops, organic farming, solar production and solar-powered irrigation technologies, local communities are building resilience against climate change.
Is implementing a project on climate change that is strengthening of youth and women livelihoods in climate smart agriculture through demonstration models. So as an organization, we have been able to set up a model farm, and also through the support of WeWorld, through the Sikiliza Sauti Yetu Dunia Inaita project funded by the European Union, we have been able to strengthen the various aspects of the organization, that is in terms of the solarized feed making unit, the Azola pond farming expansion, and also we are able to do the tree nursery unit. And also part of the project, we are now rolling out our climate smart agriculture training. So these, we are reaching out to the farmer groups that we've already onboarded in our model farm to now start training them on climate smart practices. So we'll be having the poultry trainings on poultry farming. We will have trainings on Azola farming. We also have training on vegetables, the kitchen gardens, how to prepare kitchen gardens, how to do compost, how to do incubation for the, for the eggs. This is on the poultry side. And also very importantly is on the feed making unit. Because majority of the poultry farming is normally hampered by high costs of feeds. So we are looking at incorporating Azola and also training these youth and women on the use of how they can incorporate Azola in their feed so that they can be able to significantly reduce the cost of commercial feeds. And these are very good opportunity that we are getting, and we're taking it positively. This was a 8-month project, and we already that started around March, and the farmer groups tumeweza ku reach out around 20 of them. So we've been able to reach more than 20 farmer groups, and now with the support of WeWorld through the Sikiliza Sauti Yetu Dunia Inaita project funded by European Union, then we are able now to reach more groups, because the people we are training are more of representatives of those various women and youth groups. So after this, they will be able to do cascading trainings of the various groups, and then this, we are able to reach out actually to many people.
And now that brings us to the end of our today's news updates at 7 p.m. My name is Mary Ann Gatu. Remember, this is Mukaru TV, and we're sponsored by Mukaru Science Shop, located at RNG Plaza, shop number S15 and S16. You can call them on 0721258803, 0721258803. Have a lovely evening ahead.
Kalou TV.
Designing is not just a matter of having some work done. It's about creativity, passion, visualizing, and knowing what a customer needs. That's exactly what we give you right here at Mukaru Signs. We have designers who design your work to your satisfaction, be it banners, roll-ups, stickers, billboards, and many more. Visit us at our NG Plaza, 2nd floor, room 15 and 16. You can as well call us on 0721258803. Mukaru Signs Shop. We are what you want. We are what you need.
Mukaru TV.